Hi everyone, welcome to our Wander Through Thursdays Thailand stories. Quite a mixed bag today. Firstly, asking you, what is this? As they say, if it quacks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, if it smells like a duck, it's probably a crocodile. We'll certainly be checking out that story a little bit later. But the ongoing, and I mean like really ongoing, this has been going on for decades, the construction along Rama 2 in Bangkok. Here we go again. The Bangkok Post reporting another falling object mishap on Rama 2. So this pickup was driving along under the construction works at Rama 2, and this little piece of metal just decided to embed itself in the front of the car. And the Department of Highways is investigating an accident in which a sheet of metal fell onto a car on Rama 2 Road, the latest of several mishaps on the very well described perennially under construction route. The accident took place near the Wat Pak Bo junction on Monday. Don't know why it's taken until today to report this, beneath an under construction elevated highway. The 46-year-old owner of the damaged pickup said the 50-centimetre metal sheet was embedded in the hood of his pickup truck. The accident shocked him and his family, to say the least. Rama 2 Road, where construction of one type or another has been going on for 4 decades, has been the site of a number of accidents involving construction materials falling on vehicles. Some of them resulted in fatalities. The contractor in charge of the construction project has compensated the pickup owner and was ordered to stop construction for 3 days, so that a detailed investigation into the accident could be made. This is an ongoing road construction heading southwest out of Bangkok towards southern Thailand, heading down towards the coast near Samut Sakhon. But it's been going on and on and on. It's an elevated road, some tens of kilometres, but for some reason it just seems to be going on forever. Another thing that seems to be going on forever is the trials and tribulations of one Thaksin Shinawat. And Khao English on their Facebook page, a breaking story from yesterday. The criminal court yesterday turned down a request by ex-convict cum ex-premier Thaksin Shinawat to travel to Dubai for health treatment and to meet an important person. And the court said there are qualified medical experts in Thailand and meeting someone abroad is a personal matter. Thaksin, who is still on parole, was also indicted for lèse majesté and requires a court approval to travel abroad. So as we enter August, this will be one of the biggest political months probably in the last decade in Thailand. There are 3 pivotal, seismic decisions that are going to be made. Thaksin, one of them. Let's check it on that. Bangkok Post reports that the court denies Thaksin permission to go to Dubai. Now, Thaksin was arraigned on charges of lèse majesté and computer crime over comments he made during a media interview in South Korea in 2015. He's due to appear in court on August the 19th for the first hearing. And the court considered the leave request on Tuesday in the presence of Thaksin and his lawyer. So, given his past, I'm sure the court thought that he would be a huge flight risk. If he was allowed to go to Dubai, he's going to be appearing in August the 19th. We've also got hearings concerning the future of the Prime Minister, whether he will be Prime Minister after August, the future of the Move Forward Party and the executives of the Future Forward Party, whether they'll even exist after August. So August, a pivotal month in Thai politics. Now, one person I'm sure won't be in Thailand after this month is this particular gentleman. And his overstayed visa leads to downfall of Korean drug smuggler in Pattaya, and this reported in KhaoSodenglish.com. And following a tip from the Office of Narcotics Control Board about a Korean national involved in drug-related activities hiding in Pattaya, police were able to track down Choi Jin-tae, who's 40 years old, apparently a high-priority target, according to South Korean authorities, who'd overstayed his visa in Thailand and discovered he's overstayed his visa in Thailand. And undercover police spotted Choi near a Korean restaurant in Pattaya, and he was arrested for overstaying his visa by 286 days and then questioned about drug-related activities. Sometimes I don't think these criminals are terribly smart. I mean, if you're a South Korean trying to keep away from the authorities, why go to a Korean restaurant in a very, very busy place like Pattaya? Choi confessed to being the deputy leader of a drug gang responsible for sourcing drugs in Thailand and sending them back to Korea. He admitted to smuggling ketamine about 4 times previously. And I'd just like to acknowledge that unlike the Olympic Committee, I do actually know the difference between South Korea and North Korea. All right, to this story, which sort of begs the question as to why people come to Thailand. Why do you come to visit? And then maybe why do you come and stay or live here? Nation Thailand is reporting on a report that's just been done. Cuisine, Culture and Sustainability study identifies tourism trends. So is it temples and culture, or do, as a lot of the people in the comments section say, people come to Thailand for the girls? Well, it's much more complex than that, of course. Let's go to this report. And Krungthai Compass has revealed 6 new travel trends designed to attract high-potential tourists with significant spending power to Thailand. Well, there's a bit of an irony, isn't there? Because we often hear about Thailand trying to attract high-potential tourists, high-income tourists, but then we see what happens with the visas really just opening the doors to just about anybody. And we look at the top 5 countries that are visiting Thailand at the moment, and in many cases they're not what you would consider high-income countries. So it's somewhat of an irony the way that Thailand wants to project itself to attract one particular type of tourist, but it's very happy to have really just any tourists. They just want the numbers. The report's called Exploring Modern Travel Trends as Further Opportunities for the Thai Tourism Sector, and Krungthai Compass identified 6 key trends to which travel operators should adapt their services. Gastronomy, of course, street food particularly popular with foreign tourists, has seen an 18% increase compared to pre-COVID period. Well, Thai food generally one of the great cuisines of the world. I have no idea, however, why street food in particular would be 18% more popular now than 3 or 4 years ago. And then next on the list, cultural tourism. Events like the recent Songkran Festival showcased the potential of cultural tourism. Or did tourists come to Songkran to enjoy the cultural aspect and gently pour water over a Buddha image, or to get smashed and head down to Pattaya with their water pistols for 5 days? I'm thinking the latter rather than the former, but apparently more than 780,000 tourists attended. The next one is film tourism, travelling in the footsteps of films, TV shows or music videos. And they're using the example of La Lisa's song Rockstar, which inspired many tourists to visit Yaowarat Road for photos. And down in my part of the world, you've got James Bond Island, which was nothing really until the 1974 James Bond film Man with the Golden Gun. And then, of course, Leonardo DiCaprio in The Beach in the 2000 movie, which just exploded Maya Bay in the Koh Phi Phi Islands onto the world tourist map. Next one is sustainable tourism. According to a Booking.com survey, 3/4 of modern travellers plan to travel sustainably in the next year. Well, I don't want to sound cynical, but I'm not sure who Booking.com surveyed. When you're thinking about, okay, I've got 2 weeks, I can go on holiday somewhere in the world, do most people think, now, where is a sustainable destination? Not sure if that's the first thing people think of. Then, of course, there's digital nomad tourism. This group, a burgeoning market driven by the workcation trend, offers significant potential. And, of course, Thailand now has the dedicated Destination Thailand visa, which is specifically aimed at digital nomads. Been a long time coming. More about that on Saturday's show. And wellness tourism. This sector has the potential to grow alongside the increasing number of elderly people and the global trend towards preventative health care. And generally, I just put the whole concept of retiring in Thailand under that banner. More from this story. And an analyst with the research centre explained that tourist behaviour has shifted from mass tourism pre-pandemic to more specialised focus, aligning with the government's ongoing soft power policy. No, I'd say they're really still chasing mass tourism, given what we're seeing on a day-to-day basis. And it looks like people are starting to head to these secondary locations, and the top 5 most popular secondary cities are Suphanburi, Samut Songkhram, Chiang Rai, Chanthaburi, and Udon Thani. And so, have you been to any of those places? So, what do you think about that article? Are they hitting the nail on the head, or are they completely missing the point? I think it's a bit of a wish list of the tourists and the reasons they would like people to come to Thailand. Perhaps personified in the Apple ad that people were complaining about. I think there's a lot of fun in that ad, and it includes a lot of the things and the quirkiness that attracts people to Thailand. But Thais are sort of thinking that there is some grander reason for tourists to come here. The sustainability, the gastronomy, the cultural tourism. Or maybe it's a combination of the two. You tell us in the comments. And thanking our sponsors, 5-Star Marine at 5starmarinephuket.com, yes, you're right, and also Beach House Thailand for a sustainable stay at a very quiet beach up here in Phang if you'd like to get away from it all and have a relax. There's links in the description below to both those sponsors. Heading to Phuket now, and croc spotted at Phuket Golf Course, and security guards at the Mission Hills Golf Course in Pak Lok on Phuket's east coast were thrown into high alert yesterday, encountering a crocodile swimming in an old mine next to the golf course. And a video clip and photographs suggest that the reptile is a freshwater crocodile, approximately 2 metres in length. And provincial fisheries officials have strictly prohibited swimming in the mine and are coordinating efforts with the specialised Krungthai team of crocodile catchers from the Department of Fisheries in Suratani to ensure the safe capture and relocation of the crocodile. Local residents and golf course visitors are advised to stay clear of the area until the situation is fully resolved. And the Krungthai team of croc hunters have made a name for themselves in Phuket, and they were last called to the island in 2021 to locate and catch a crocodile near Chalong Pier. And with that, I thank you very much for watching today. Please subscribe to the channel, that's much appreciated. Appreciate also the good numbers over the past couple of weeks, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.